I'm Amanda. At 17 years old, my life turned upside down. Fiercely ambitious, I wondered how life would change with eosinophilic esophagitis. I needed daily medications and had to watch everything I ate to avoid anaphylaxis. My plan seemed to unravel before my eyes, traveling the world, attending college out of state, studying abroad. Yet despite the ambitious plans I wanted, I marched on. Literally. My senior year, I marched in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in NYC and in the Army All-American Band in San Antonio. After senior year, I toured Europe in a youth orchestra, traveling outside the US for the first time in my life to Poland and Germany. I took a huge leap of faith and headed to NYU for college, thousands of miles away from my family and doctors. What I found was that NYC was a cornucopia full of vegan and gluten-free restaurants and specialty grocery stores, so the transition turned out to be easy. During college, I had the travel bug, and I wanted to explore the world. First, I tackled Israel. It was challenging at times because the restaurants there are separated based on whether they serve meat or dairy, and meat and dairy restaurants aren't always open on the same days. But with some internet research and help from friends on the trip, I stayed well fed. Next, I wanted to study abroad. I picked Italy for the classes I was interested in and received a lot of negative pressure from my family. How can you have a gluten allergy and survive for months in the pizza and pasta capital of the world? I got to researching and found that Italy has a ton of gluten-free products and even stricter protocols for restaurants than here in the USA. As the semester progressed and my Italian got better, I traveled all around the country, easily navigating my allergies. For spring break, I ventured outside of Italy and explored Western Europe. I traveled throughout Barcelona, Paris, Brussels, Amsterdam, and Berlin. Certain cities were easier than others to navigate. Again, researching ahead of time was key. Had I researched more thoroughly about the culture of Paris, for example, I would have discovered that bakeries are closed on Mondays, so I wouldn't have traveled all the way to the gluten-free bakery I planned to try just to find it closed. However, I was surprised how easy it was to find safe food in Amsterdam. I found cafes that had gluten-free and vegan pastries, and even got to eat gluten-free McDonald's, which felt like a blast from the past. Upon graduation, I took a position that required frequent travel around the country. I have loved getting to see new parts of our country and eat my way through cities. My coworkers are often jealous during our trips because I'll be boarding the plane home and have my suitcase stuffed with pastries and other delectable items I have purchased during the trip. Finding a restaurant or bakery that I can safely eat at in a new city is better than any collectible souvenir. People assume that life with a disability, particularly involving food allergies, eliminates travel opportunities. To combat this, I blog about my travel experiences. I'm proud to show that it is possible with preparation and perseverance to tackle any challenge I face as a person with a disability.